and we are back with another unboxing. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox my paid, because they got here really fast, my paid Ipsy Extra, and then I'm also gonna pre-film the Ipsy Ultimate, which I want to call Boxy Charm or Boxy Luxe, but it's the Ipsy Ultimate that I paid for. This one's more of a mystery box. This one I made my selections. You will see this one later this week. We're gonna go ahead and kind of go through this one today. So here's the thing, you guys, they're still shipping via Amazon. The only one that's not coming through Amazon is going to be their Ipsy Original, their glam bag, OG glam bag. That is shipping through the USPS, which kind of makes sense because I wouldn't pay Amazon shipping, like quick shipping, just for the bag. Although technically it should all just be one company, but it is what it is. So the bag comes through USPS. This one, I got it through Amazon. I got tracking, like it shipped. And then 2 days later, the baby was here, which is awesome. And it got delivered the same day by Amazon that my little mystery Ipsy Ultimate. So this is exciting. Let's go ahead and dive on in. If you have not seen my PR variations, the bag, the extra, and the ultimate were all gifted. I do not make selections for those, and those are linked in the description box. You need to go check it out. I feel like this, although it's February, this is definitely a box that would have been like boom for January. We already know what she's going to look like, boom boom, and then you have like little sneaky peekies over here. And let's start off with my variation that I selected. Here we have lies. I didn't select this. This is the Makeup Forever Conceal Her that they selected for me. Vamos a cruzar los dedos and hope for the best, porque I don't know if they ended up selecting a good shade for me. They selected 3.2 Hawaii. 3.2Y. Actually, just so that you guys know, when it comes to this one, they're HD, which they're the same thing, it's just like different packaging. This one is more on the neutral side. This one is cooler. However, as long as it's not pink, I can do it. All right, this actually looks like it would be a really good shade. The applicator. Okay, this is the one that I actually have under my eyeballs right now. This is gonna be your applicator. This is different. This was sent to me by Makeup Forever. That's, you know, the little spatula, the dual-ended spatula, and then it comes with a little brush, which I've already been open. And I said, in a pinch, I would use it, pero am I gonna really need it? No. Now, the one that they sent me is like OG packaging. It is a little more on the yellow side, but still kind of cool enough for me to use. Not cool, it's slightly warm, not too yellow, no pink in it, and it doesn't have the little thing at the top, which I can appreciate. Here you have the applicator, similar yet different. Okay, cool. I'm excited because I was a little concerned. I was like, what if they selected a shade that's not gonna work? I feel like this is gonna be a shade that would work for my under eye, and then I would really have to like use a powder to brighten, because it seems like it would be a good shade for my entire face, and I'm definitely like going lighter under the eye versus like the same shade of my skin. Okay, next we have the second item that they selected for me, and that is the Seraphine Botanicals Tea and Rose Streak Free Satin Blush. I do have blush, but I went super lightweight today, so I'm thinking maybe I should pop some of this on. Let's see. Wait, no, I'm not. I feel bad, but no, I'm not. Maybe I should. How pretty is that? Okay, I like the color. I am gonna apply a little bit, a little bit. This is what my skin looks like right now, and then I'm gonna pop. Okay, it's cute. Hold on. Nena, me pasé. Okay, let me just kind of blend that in. A little bit is gonna go a very long way. This is very pigmented, and I just like tapped. So, cute. See, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna leave the other side for my other blush palette that I'm excited for. I'm gonna like pat this brush down so that I can use it on the other side. Okay, nena. If you're new here, I always say I have a mess here. If you're not new here, it's not new, clearly. Entonces, I was supposed to go ahead and clean this. Like if you guys were to, I was sending videos back and forth with my friends, Rhonda and Nicole, and I sent them a video, and I was like, this is just like not even embarrassing at this point. It's just like, it's, what do you do? I film on my spare time. I film for fun, and I really want to enjoy the makeup, so I play with it, and then I leave it here, and then I go spend time with my family, and then when you come look at it, tengo un reguero. It is a big old mess, but I have new makeup products that I've been trying that are like absolutely amazing. So they're here, and I use them a lot. I say that to say that I still have a hella mess here, okay? And my brushes, I gotta clean them. So I was supposed to do it last weekend. I opted to do something else that was more fun than cleaning, so I'm gonna try to clean it this weekend, Valentine's Day weekend. I selected the Dominique Moisture Grip Primer. I'm loving this packaging. It's girly, it's simple, it's clean, but also you can see how much you have left, and it's pink. I'm going to do a little squeeze. And now this is a moisture grip. It's a gripping, right? Gripping? Yes, it's supposed to be gripping. I'm gonna blend that out. Bing, 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 bing. I'm gonna blend it out really well, like as even as I can. And then I'm gonna leave it. And I'm gonna see, cause, okay, gripping primers on initial, they feel a little tacky, but it gets tackier and it does its job well with the foundation and everything you apply on top of it, as long as you give it a minute, at least give it a minute for it to kind of set on your skin. It's going to stay grippy, and that's how it's going to do its job. If you don't give it enough time, then you'll be like, it's not grippy enough. But it's like, you're not giving it its time to do its thing. Just because it feels grippy from the beginning of your application doesn't mean it's ready to go. Just in case you didn't know, now you know. Here's item number 4, Fenty Beauty Easy Dry Blur Smooth Stick Skin Tint. I'm gonna play around with all this product. That's why I'm pre-filming now. That way, like, my upcoming videos could be me applying the product on the skin. I'm low-key concerned. They selected... Okay, so this is a choice item. I selected this for my box. However, it's not like I can go in and select the entire shade range. That's how things work with Ipsy. If you don't know how Ipsy works behind the scenes when you're making selections, I do have a video where I show you every single month my selections, the behind the scenes, what my options were, what I selected, why I selected it, because I give you feedback, and then we go into add-ons shops. So you get a visual of the price point and the kind of products that you would find over at the add-ons. So when it comes to this product, it was an option that I selected, but I did not select this shade. It's not like they had 4 shades and go, Yari, pick yours. I had to kind of go with whatever they had selected. So vamos a ver. No. Okay, so again, shade 13. This is too yellow. Vamos a ver, espérate. Wait, let's do it here. Maybe not. If it blends into my neck, then we're okay. Hold on. I'm gonna let it sit and see if it's going to oxidize. I thought this gripping primer, I got a concealer, the skin tint would have been absolutely amazing. I was like, oh my God, this is like a box, like a girl's dream. You guys, it kind of seems like it disappeared, but let's see if it starts to turn orange in the little strip I applied. It's kind of cool though. You're not getting super amount of like, mira, that's what you get in it. So it's not a lot. I'm glad I got it in the beauty box versus paying for her. I mean, there's still a little more at the base, but then you have to dig into it and stuff like that. So it's kind of like me. So let's wait and see if this is gonna oxidize on my neck or not. I blended it out, so I'm gonna have it. Okay, so here's the skin tint, and then the very last product is going to be the Aether Beauty, if I can get it out, my Aether Beauty Trio palette trio, blush trio palette. Is it the same one? No, this is different. So I had one with lighter color story. This one is their Ruby palette. Yeah, the one that I had was 3 blushes, and they were like lighter. How pretty is that? Super pretty. Okay, I'm gonna apply this middle one on the other chic side of the cheek. Once again, super pigmented too. Like, it's one of those things that you just have to kind of like go like this and apply, and it's gonna like, you're gonna look like you got punched in the face. So less is more. Their formulas are made with real crystals, and they're really, really pretty. So if you've never tried them, but you selected it for your box, get excited because you got a really good item. I want to show you guys again the shades so you can appreciate them. I'm so happy to like have one of these again. I'm actually gonna go into the highlight because why not? I'm gonna apply a little bit up here. I have 0 eyeshadow on today, so it would be cute to apply some highlight up here. And then I'm also gonna apply some on the inner contour. We're still gonna play around with the product, but think about it. I got 2 different versions of blushes. I got a compact, but I got a trio with a highlight, a concealer. I got a skin tint, a gripping primer, which we're gonna test again. I mean, in my opinion, this is a very well-rounded box. Granted, I selected them, but even the brands were like, what? This is an exciting box for sure. And I'm gonna just apply a little bit of their highlight. Look how pretty that is. And what I like about the formula is, like I said, because it was made with crystals, it is soft, yet it beams, and it's lightweight, it glistens. It looks like second skin, almost like you applied a moisturizer. And think about it, you're applying like bits of crystals on your skin. It's like fancy. All right, you guys, this was my variation. I already said all the things I had to say, and now this thing won't close. Nena, pero muévete, let's go. I've said everything I needed to say. I am not mad at it at all. Look at my neck. It kind of does look here like it did get a little darker. You see the difference? Like the strip is here and then it's a little lighter there. But maybe with concealer and a little bit of setting powder, it won't be as noticeable. Sometimes you're able to play around with a formula to make it work. So wish me luck when we do the try on. Hopefully I don't end up looking like a Oompa Loompa with a skin tint that is like not the right shade or that oxidizes. I'm hoping that concealer actually looks really good under the eye. For the skin, it looks like a good shade, but for the eye, under eye, it might be like spot on or a little, I always go for a little yellow, so vamos a ver. And then the gripping primer. At this point, the baby has kind of set. It's tacky, but it's not insanely tacky. So I feel like it has the grip that you're going to need in order for it to like grab onto your makeup and help it like lay beautifully, airbrush, and last all day. But at the same time, it's not the grip that we're used to. Like I'm used to the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip. I'm used to the e.l.f. And for this primer, although it has a grip, it doesn't have the grip that we're used to once it sets. But it's gonna be one of those things like we're going to have to actually like try it. So we are gonna try it. I keep telling you I'm gonna do a try on. I usually do my try-ons to show you like once you receive your product, this is what you should expect. Do I love it now that I applied it, or do I hate it? Did it not work even though I was excited for it? This is first impressions of the product once they come out of the box. I want to give you first impressions of when it's on the face, when it's going on the skin, and what my experience is. It is very possible that we don't need that insane crazy gripping feeling that many people love and many people hate in order to get the same effect, but we have to wait and see what happens. We're gonna figure this out. We shall see in the next few days what this is gonna look like once it's all together. But I really want to hear you guys' thoughts. What do you think? I loved my variation. I am so happy with all the brands featured, whether they're gonna work or not. I feel like this is what we paid for beauty subscriptions for. I want to try a new product. I don't want to pay full price for anything. I want to get a beauty box, a gift that I give myself every single month, and still be able to enjoy the product. But that's just me. I want to hear your thoughts. Are we box twins? Did you expect to see anything that you're getting in your box and how it performed? Like, are you shocked at sizes, shade ranges? Like, let me know in the comments. Now remember, all my other Ipsy videos for the month of February are gonna be linked in the description box. Make sure you go check them out, show them some love, and just kind of like peek at all the other items that you're gonna see in try-ons, because I already received them and I've been playing around with them. As always, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're still here, that means you made it all the way through and you are a real one. I really appreciate you, so thank you so much. And listen, you don't have to go anywhere. YouTube is gonna recommend 2 videos here on screen. They believe you're gonna enjoy. So I hope you consider checking it out, and I will see you guys on the next video.